Welcome to the Waterloo School Student News, Carver Middle School Edition.
I'm Mackenzie.
And I'm Jasmine.
Thanks to the Waterloo School Foundation, a grant is making science at Carver that much more interesting.
Let's see how students are learning the scientific method.
If you guys are thinking that more than one person is involved, you need to keep thinking that, okay? We're teaching how to apply the scientific method. And after we get done with this activity, we are going to go over what was the hypothesis, what was your observations, what was the experiment, because we had just got done talking about everything that involves the scientific method.
We were thinking about the definitions of conclusion, experiment, and hypothesis.
Between Jenny or the Hector.
I knew it was going to be fun for them because they love being detectives. They like figuring things out together. But I also want them to be in groups. I think that it's underrated in science, working in groups, because if you're an engineer or if you are applied scientist at all, you have to work with your colleagues all the time. And you have to work with people that maybe you don't like or maybe that you do like. So once you get into middle school, you have to start learning those skills. Yeah. The coffee cart Doug, right? He saw her get there at 7 or 7:15. I want them to understand that science doesn't just happen in a classroom. People who are officially doing crime scene investigators, they do science every single day. And it's a scientific method every single day. And it's not just a one-time thing that you learn in class and then, oh, it's over now. So this is the application part of it.
Did you know Carver Middle School has a greenhouse? And so much learning goes on inside.
You should check out the Green Thumb After School program.
We're going to take an aloe plant. We're going to dissect, which means cut it open, and we're going to take some, and then we're going to combine it with some coconut oil. We've been working a lot outside, but they learn to plant, to grow, to harvest, to preserve, to prep, and serve with style, and of course, eat it.
Today we had the ground cherry pie, so that's kind of the food aspect of some of our plants, but we're also going to be making some moisturizer with aloe vera and coconut oil. It's just good to learn different uses of plants and be exposed to different things, what kinds of things can grow outside, like the ground cherries and tomatoes and basil and spinach, versus some of the things that are inside.
I went very near the base of the plant to pull it up. This is a whole new world for many students because maybe their grandparents or no one in their family have gardened before. And so we're learning to take plants, showing them how to do it on a shoestring.
All of you guys, who do you think ate the most ground cherries over the course of the school club?
It's fun to plant some stuff and eat what you planted.
I like Green Thumb because I get to try a lot of different things.
I'm Terry.
And I'm Daniel.
Each Carver teacher brings a different skill set to students. Here's more about one of them and his unique style of teaching.
You gotta compete. You gotta bring your A game. If you wanna get that scholarship, you wanna get that full ride to go to school, you wanna get that spot at a job, you gotta compete against other people. All right, you gotta perform. What Building Character Through Leadership class is about and what its purpose is to kind of get kids to understand who they are as a person, how to persevere through adversity. Just different things that students are going to need for not only their lives academically or athletically, but also socially. So I think it's the best class ever because the lessons that we learn here in the class are applicable to life. It's just not something that you pick up a book and do a worksheet. It's something that you can practice at school with your friends. You can practice on a sports team, in the choir, the band. You can practice it at home with mom and dad.
Leadership to me means helping other people, like showing that you care.
Showing kindness and respect to others while also trying to keep your dignity.
If you want to be successful, you gotta go for it.
Execution, meaning to actually put action into your why. Because there's a lot of people, and I bet if I asked everybody in the room, you'd have something that you wanted to do with your life. Whether it was, I want to be a pro athlete, I want to be a doctor, a lawyer, whatever it was. But without execution, it would never happen. I'm really proud of it. Students love it. I get to see a different side of them. There are students who participate in that class that would never participate in my social studies class, but I just think that they're comfortable with talking about the material that we're talking about because it's something personal to them, and it's something that they care about. You know, it's something that's going to make them better, and something that they can apply directly to their lives. They can see the importance of it.
I'm Terry.
I'm Mackenzie.
Getting in shape is serious business for some Carver Middle School students.
Let's go inside that after-school strength and conditioning class.
There you go, all the way down your chest. There you go. You got more.
We have the athleticism without the strength. And it's like, okay, so what could I do to help my kids out? And I said, why can't we start a strength and conditioning program? It's just kind of just blossoming right now. I have to tell kids no because we don't even have a space right now. So we're going to go into the vocal room, and we're going to lift in the vocal room today, and then Thursday might be a different place. We don't really know where we're going to be, but like I said, the kids are excited about it. I get to have fun with them, teach them the right technique. You're going to cross your legs right here, okay? I'm going to show you without a weight.
If you don't do a sport or they don't have the sport that you want to do at the moment, you can just come and do this after school. Sometimes it's as a stress reliever for school.
We start them off with 45 pounds with just like the bar you put on, and then we usually add like 5 pounds and then 10 pounds.
Tuesdays we do upper body, Thursdays we do lower body. So on Tuesdays we might do bench, we might do the bands to do biceps, triceps.
3 kids here. They're now my teachers, so to speak. So I don't have to teach 20-some different kids. I can teach 3 kids, and then those 3 kids can teach 3 kids, and then it grows exponentially.
You right up, go out. Go level. Breathe out.
It makes me feel really good to see that like I'm teaching people to be stronger, build up muscle. Also, it just builds up confidence in yourself and just to do what you want to do.
Those would be your leaders on and off the track. And also in the classroom too. Even some of our behavior kids that we have here, you'll see in the strength and conditioning program, and it's changed their behaviors. Night and day difference. It's crazy how to think that something so small, when you get them in there and start teaching them something, now you've got that positive thing to keep them going and going in the right direction.
I do the strength and conditioning with Mr. Barty, and it's fun because we get to do activities and not just have to work out.
Yeah, after wrestling gets over, I'm thinking about joining that club too.
That's cool. Thanks for watching. See you soon.